Well, greetings all, my dear global locals. This means so much to me to be able to gather with you all each week. And this is Spoken World Online, week number 254, uh, February 4th, 2025. And I'm going to read another piece this week from the Roarshock page. I'm going to put the link in the text, the link to the text in the chat. There it is. And this is called An Oracle of Midwinter Mysteries. Do not meddle in the affairs of wizards, for they are subtle and quick to anger. J.R.R. Tolkien. Bridget grant true vision. She lights a candle in the dark. Feel the hot wax pool and cool between my fingers. Now listen while I sing of flush-headed Demeter, formidable goddess, of her and her trim-hipped daughter, Persephone, whom Ashcroft bin Rumsfeld wrapped away, given to him by all-seeing Sauron, the evil eye-seer. Apart from Galadriel, lady of the golden wood and glorious mirror, Persephone was playing with the deep-breasted daughter of the river and gathering sacred plants over a soft mossy bank, roses and corn and beautiful white willow blossoms. Cannabis also and numerous mushrooms, which Middle-earth made to propagate for the pleasure of Bombadil and to happily the host of Harry. Sensimilla was a kaleidoscope to catch the blossoming girl, a phenomenal, refulgent flower. It was a thing of awe to see, whether for deathless elves or mortal men. From its root grew 100 budded stalks that smelled most sweetly, so that all wide glory above and the whole of Middle Earth and the ocean's salt blow laughed for fruition. And the girl was astounded and reached out with both hands to take the little love toy, but the wide-pathed ground yawned there under Hogwarts and on the plain of Hyperborea, and the Dark Lord Ashcroft van Rumsfeld, foe of the host of Harry, with his immoral horses, sprang out upon her. Not to be cheered by the sons of Anacreon, those rascals who have so many names, lovers of moose. She was caught up shy on his black golden smoke belching car and borne away weeping. Then she sighed out shriekingly with her voice, calling upon her father and the sons of Anacreon, who are most high and excellent. But no one, either of the deathless elves or of mortal men, heard her vent, nor yet the Ents or even the Entwives, bearing rich fruit and age-old corn, only humane-hearted Hecate, lustrously Kofi, the daughter of Puxatawny Phil and friends, heard the girl from her cave, as did St. Keezy's ghost and St. Harrison's dark star, as she blubbered to her father and the sons of Anacreon. But her father was sitting aloof, apart from the elves and gods, in his temple where many pray, and receiving sweet offerings from mortal men. So those sons of Anacreon, they of many names, watched while he who aspires to be ruler of Potter and the host of Harry was bearing her away by leave of Sauron on his soot-belching chariot, his own brother's child and all unwishful. They thus are reveled, roots whereby crusader rabbits go forth to the groundhog jihad. And so long as she, the goddess, yet discerned Middle Earth and sidereal heavens and the strong surging ocean where smackaroos shoal and the gleam of sunbeams, and still hope to see her dear mother and the tribes of the eternal elves. So Longstalk eased her full heart for all her trouble. So then even the heights of the mountains and the depths of the sea rang with her immortal voice, and her queenly mother heard her. Quickly she flowed down from the peaks of Olympus and came to the falls of Rauros, wealthy, fertile corn land once, but then by no measure fruitful, for it lay quiet and utterly barren. The white grain was hidden by design of sharp-minded Demeter. But afterwards, as springtime waxed, it would soon be waving with long ears of corn, and its rich furrows would be loaded with grain upon the ground, while others would already be bound in sheaves. There first she landed away from the fruitless demons of the upper air, and glad were the goddesses to see each other and animated in heart. Then brilliant foamed Rauros said to Demeter, "Come, my sister, for far-seeing Gandalf of smoke rings and loud laughter calls you to join the generations of the elves and elder gods, and has promised to give you what rights you please among the deathless ones, and has agreed that for a third part of the circling year your daughter shall go below to colliginous gloom, but for the 2 parts will be with you and the other deathless ones. So has he declared it shall be, and has bowed his head in acknowledgement. But come, my child, conform, and be not too furious or unrelenting with the storm-clouded sons of Anacreon, but rather multiply for men the fruit and grain that gives them life." So spake the voice of Rauros, and rich-crested Demeter did not dissent, but forthwith made fruit to spring up from the wondrous land, so that the whole wide middle earth was heavy with leaves and all edible plants. Then she went, and to the wizards of the wheel, Kreutzmann, Hart, and Weir, the horse driver, and to doughty Haynes and Herring and Molo, leader of the people, she showed the conduct of her rites and taught them all her mysteries, to Baracco and even to the twice-born Phil of candles, and also poured libations for great Jerry's ghost. These deep and tremendous mysteries no one may in any way transgress or pry into or utter, for deep reverence of the gods muffles the voice. Most high among men upon Middle Earth is he who has seen these mysteries, but he who is uninitiate and who has no knowledge of them never has comfort of like good things once he is dead down in the murky underworld. But when the dazzling goddess had taught them all, they went to Valhalla, to the gathering of the other ones, and there they dwelt beside Gandalf, who delights in fireworkings, and the company of resplendent and sumptuous goddesses. Utterly blessed is he among men on Middle Earth, whom they freely love. Soon they do send Puxatawny Phil as guest to his great house. Phil, who gives wealth to mortal men. And now, queen of the land of sweet Eleusis and bubble girl Grit Nawan and rocky Nova Albion, lady giver of boons, bringer of seasons, Queen Demeter, be glorious, you and your daughter, all beauteous Persephone, and for my song grant me heartwarming substance, Abundant praise be to Bridget for the bright light she has granted. And now I will remember you and another song too, because that is the kind of person that I am. Do you get it? Thank you.